First up, Sarah Lee here in the axle clean and press for reps, pressing 60 kilograms. Sarah manages a total here of 6 repetitions. Did arrive late, so there's a lack of footage of the axle and the deadlift, unfortunately.
I know it'll be better. Nice. Oh, well, that's because me moving in, but I haven't even seen any mother. Take one! Got one more to draw. Come on! Get it up!
We've done it from McDonald's again, 60 kilo axle clean and press for reps.
Nice!
Really confident, explosive technique used by Danica here, who also got 6 reps to come joint first in this event.
Yes, easy one! Little jerk. Nice, nice! Keep pulling!
Keep going, Danica, come on!
Halfway there! Yes!
Come on!
And again, you got 2 more in here!
15 seconds. Come on, commit to it!
One!
Commit to it, dig!
You got it!
Danica, dig!
Sarah Lee again in the deadlift here. I don't have the numbers for Sarah's deadlift. I've stole this off Instagram because I wasn't there for the majority of the deadlift. Then we've got Danica McDonald again, hitting 140 kilograms for her top deadlift, and then narrowly missing on 150. In the men's opens, we've got Tomo Thomas here pulling 320 for his top deadlift. And Carl Gorman, relatively new to the sport, managing the same number, 320 kilograms in the max deadlift. Now we've got Tomo again, back at it for an attempt at 330 kilograms. Unfortunately struggling to get that much off the ground. Then we have Scott McGowan with 330 kilograms with a fairly confident pull on that to win the event. Next up, we've got a medley event that really threw off quite a lot of people. The event here was 5 reps of sandbag to shoulder, followed by a max distance carry of the sandbag with a total time limit of 75 seconds. And there was a lot of people here really hating Adam Marshall for this event that he's invented. An absolutely horrible event, and it made me glad that I wasn't competing. Here we've got Sarah Lee in the women's inters in the near side, and Reece Henry in the men's inters on the far side. They are lifting 100 kilograms for the men's and 60 kilograms for the women. Both of these had a good performance here, with Reece's eventual distance being enough to secure him second place in this event.
What did he get like? 260. Don't know 180 stone in here, no? Show you it on Instagram in a minute. I've only got great performance this night.
On the left we've got Josh Anderson in the first timers, and on the right Johnny Lawson in the men's inters. Both of these seem to be having quite a lot of difficulty with the sandbag. And eventually both of these lads deciding it's too much and not making it up to the full 5 reps to shoulder. In the right hand lane here we've got Joanna in the Inters men's. I do apologise, I don't have the name of the gentleman on the left. Joe pulled out an outstanding performance here.
I have a discount code on my Instagram page.
Continue with first timers on the left, but we've moved on to masters on the right hand side now. Apologies again, I haven't got a full list of all the competitors to go off here. Light work being made of that sandbag on the left, really great job being done there. Got that 100 kilogram sandbag becoming a bit too much there, potentially one for the Cerberus Friday fails there, I think. We're on the men's opens now on the near side with Sean Sheridan lifting the 120 kilogram sandbag, and then in the masters on the right hand side we've got Jamie Keeble continuing with the 100 kilogram sandbag. That 120 sandbag really starting to frustrate Sean at this point. Seems like his technique's almost too explosive for the sandbag and he's leaving it behind.
Take a deep breath, get yourself sat tight into it when it's at your knees.
And then we've got another potential entry for that Friday fails by Jamie Keeble there, getting thrown into the tyre by the sandbag, and Sean deciding that's enough for the 120 there. Now we've got Johnny Crossling on the near side and Dan Thompson on the far side. Johnny again find that sandbag quite difficult there. 120 kilogram sandbag's a huge amount of weight.
Come on, Johnny! Come on, Johnny!
Dan doing a great job with that sandbag there, taking the lead at this point in the Masters category. Johnny deciding enough's enough there, knowing that he's already got ahead of Sean. Now we've got Tomo in the Opens and Stu Sheridan on the far side in the Masters. This is Stu's first Masters competition, and he'd won the deadlift in the previous event, which we didn't have any video footage of for this.
Come on! Push me further. One more.
Tomo doing enough there to get himself ahead of the competition in the opens category, while Stu's running around with that sandbag like it's a bag of sugar on his shoulder or something. No real challenge for Stu there, taking first place in the Masters category.
Axel.
Now we've got Carl Gorman, again with the 120 kilo sandbag in the opens category. Making relatively light work of that, getting through these reps nice and quick.
Oh, this is brilliant, mate. Keep going.
Carl's relatively new to the sport, but he's really getting used to these podium positions now, doing a great job. He's had a win and a second place in his previous two competitions, and I think his level of fitness is really showing in this one, enabling him to get through those reps really quickly and get a great distance to move into first place in the opens category for this event.
Come now. Come on, Carl! Come on, keep going!
Last competitor in the opens category is Scott McGowan. Usually competes at under 105. He's doing an opens competition today to keep himself fresh, competition ready. He's again showing his fitness here and his competition experience in getting through these sandbag reps quite rapidly.
Let's go. Get out there, mate. Jordan, get moving. Go. Keep going, mate.
Fatigue starting to show at this point in the event. I think that Scott's probably a bit sick that Carl managed to go such a great distance with the sandbag. Starting to see his legs get a bit wobbly now, and he knows he's pushing the time limit as well. Just approaching where he needs to get to, just wins. And we've got Sarah Lee in the women's inters, York, 210 kilograms. Very steady performance there, doing a really good job of that to take first place in that event. Danica McDonald, again 210 kilograms, great start on that. Off to a flying start there from Danica, but unfortunately the yoke does slip off her back and costs her being able to keep up with Sarah's time, unfortunately, for second place on that event. Then the men's inters York, Reece Henry making really short work of that, great performance. And then we've got Joe Arnott who beat Reece on the previous event, not managing to keep up with Reece's pace on the yoke. This yoke's 320 kilograms for both the inters and the masters competition, which we now find ourselves back at with Jamie Keeble. Jamie does a really great job of this yoke, great pace all the way through. Now I could be wrong, but I believe this is Ben Key. Finding this 320 yoke quite difficult. Now we've got Dan Thompson again, 320 kilogram yoke. Quite a frustrating start there for Dan. Recovers this really well actually, and does the rest of the course quite confidently considering the multiple pickups. Then last in the Masters is Stuart Sheridan, again making this look very light. Stu did a 400 kilo yoke recently. And it was brother Sean Sheridan in the Opens category doing a 360 kilogram yoke. Great job of this by Sean at this crippling amount of weight that he's carrying. Then we've got Johnny Crossling again. You can see Johnny getting a bit frustrated by the multiple pickups he's having to do on this yoke.
Come on, Johnny! Come on!
Again, great job by Johnny managing to finish this off despite the multiple pickups. Tomo here with this 360 kilogram yoke, making it look very light, doing a great job of that. Nice and steady all the way through for Tomo. On to Joanna again. A little bit unsteady there from Joe, probably showing his lack of competition experience compared to some of the other competitors. Still a very good time for him to take third. And then Scott McGowan, I probably don't even have enough time to describe what's happening here because he did this in 7 seconds. On to the women's stones now. The women were doing stone over yoke with 75 kilograms for reps in 60 seconds. Got Danica McDonald here, who I've stole this from her Instagram because this was happening at the same time as the men's and I didn't even know or hear that this was going on.
Alright, easy. Come on. And again. Alright, keep going. Come on.
Seven reps in total here for Danica. Still looking very strong towards the end of that. Here we have Sarah Lee again with a 75 kilogram stone for reps in the women's inters. First stone looked the most difficult really for Sarah, I think, and got stronger as she went through. 6 reps in total, enough to take the joint win on this event with Danica. On to the men's inters, where we have got a stone one, which goes from 90 kilograms up to 140. Got Reese Henry here in second place going into the final event. Reese competing normally at under 90 kg and he'll be attempting the world record at the stone at that weight in January at 202 kilograms. Just sorting his tacky out here really, this 140 is no issue for him. And then Joe Arnott, men's inters again, 90 to 140 kilogram stones, going into this event leading the the class in total.
Hold you, come on. Come on, we're good. Nice, come on, hold you. Hold you, come on.
Joe manages to clear that last stone, but just not quite quick enough to beat Reese.
Dad.
Over your face, nice and high, let's go. Come on. High. Come on. 15 seconds. Five seconds. One lift.
Jamie Cable here on the stones. Again, it's 90 up to 140 for the Masters, same as the Inters. Height of that first platform proving being a problem for Jamie, nearly taking himself out on that first attempt. Jamie gets a great pop up on that stone there to get that up at the second bite of the cherry. Recovers excellently here, Jamie, to do a great job of these stones.
Nice. Come on, mate. Come on, Jamie. Yes, come on. Go on. Come on, mate. Go on. Go on. Let's see it. Come on. Yes. Brilliant. Come on.
Jamie gives it a really good go on this fifth stone.
Get it up.
Now really missing getting it onto that platform, deciding that footer's enough for him, knowing that he's in the lead at the moment. Ron Wayne Kennedy here, third place going into the final event, the Atlas Stones. Doing a good job of these first few stones here. Wayne again gets onto that fifth Atlas stone, but proves just a bit too much. It was a bit, probably too cold and too late in the day for a few of these lads here now. Dan Thompson in second place going into this event, being really consistent all day. Really does a fantastic job with these Atlas stones very fast.
Come on. Come on, pop.
Dan again gets to the fifth stone, has a bit of a pop at that, but again, just too much.
One lift.
Finally, Stu Sheridan in first place going into this last event. Stu's a confident stone lifter anyway, so I think he knew this would be a good event for him. Making relatively light work of these stones here.
Come on! Yes! Come on, Stu! Go! Yes! What's Stu? Go on, last one.
I think at this point Stu knows he's already got 3 event wins.
Come on, Stu!
I don't think he could walk away without
Come on!
having to go at least at this 140 kilogram at the stone.
Yes, come on! Let's go!
He manages to muscle that up onto the platform to take the 4th event in hour 5. Here we have the younger Sheridan, Sean, in the opens category. Stones here ranging from 100 up to 165 kilograms. Stones go 100, 110, 130, 150 and 165 for the final stone. Sean getting himself hyped up for this final stone here. 165 kilos if he was fresh is well within Sean's capability. This level of fatigue that he's got at this point is just, it's too much for him, unfortunately.
Come on, mate. Come on! 10 seconds. Yep. 3, 2, 1, 2. Come on, Tomo.
We've got Tomo up next. He was actually in 3rd place rather than 4th going into this event, but Johnny wasn't ready to go, so Tomo jumped in as he was all tackied up and ready. Tomo doing a bit of damage to the platform there and deciding that 2 stones would be enough for him today. Now we have Johnny Crossley. Use his height to get that first stone up there.
Well done, come on! Nice! Go on, Johnny. Nice. Well done. Come on. Up. Easy. That's right. Come on.
Second down.
Let's go, Johnny. Come on. Nice.
Relatively easy first 3 for Johnny. Comes into some trouble on this 150 kilo stone.
Yes, come on.
Proves too much for him today. Joe Arnott, 2nd place in the men's opens going into this final event. He's been very consistent all day. Speedy and explosive athlete, making great work of these stones. Even that final 165 stone, Joe makes that look quite easy. Lastly, Scott McGowan, won 4 events already, knows going into this that he only needs to lift a stone to get a point and win the competition overall. Starts really well with them first 2 stones. Things starting to get a bit difficult for Scott there, stumbles a little bit. This is still relatively light for him. Next 2 cracks at that 150 stone, but quite sensibly decides that's enough, knowing he's already won. So we've got a playoff here. This is for 3rd place in the men's inters category. On the right hand side we've got Johnny Lawson, on the left hand side we've got Ben Sackery. Both front holds a relatively traditional playoff event in Strongman. It's an easy one to set up. It's a horrible one as an athlete at this time of the day. You've done 5 events already, you just want to go home and get some food into you. Really testing the mental strength of these 2 athletes here. Starting to see the arms shake on both of these athletes at this point here. Ben gives up first, unfortunately, there, for Johnny to take 3rd place. Here's the women's podium, Sarah Lee, the eventual winner. Men's first timers. Unfortunately, I haven't got the list of athlete names for that category.
21.5 points. We have Joe.
We've got Joe Arnott taking the win in the men's inters. It was a great back and forth battle by him and Reese all day.
Smile, look pretty.
Stu Sheridan in the Masters, taking the win in his first ever Masters competition. Really confident victory for Stu with 4 out of 5 event wins there. And the men's opens again, 4 out of 5 event wins for Scott McGowan. He was really pushed by Joanna. I was impressed by Joe's performance. I've never seen him before. Thanks to Insight Sups and YAYB Protein, who sponsor my channel, for helping me to produce this.